Hey besties, it's aliyahlynettex here, a 30-year-old trying to find herself. Welcome or welcome back. If you love travel and lifestyle, I'd love for you to stay around. In today's vlog, we are going to hit the beach and talk about self-love.
I'm taking her up through the two, I'ma go two player. Hide them, two player. Got my legs one.
Hey y'all, so it's officially our last full day here. It's like 8 in the morning and I decided to hit the beach, do some content, and just enjoy the beach this morning while everybody else is asleep. Because all my cousin's friends, they all went out last night, so. Okay, so aside from the little mishap we had at the hotel, honestly, everything's been going great. We've been really like relaxing and spending time together. I only went out once, I think, to nowhere special, which was cute. And then we did a boat trip to Anguilla, which was dope. And then everything else, we've just been like chilling at the pool, the beach. Well, no, the pool. I haven't really had a beach day. So that's going to be that today, okay? Self-love, a word that everyone knows and hears. But do you really know what it means? Our last full day in St. Martin unfortunately has came. This day was extremely chill and relaxing. I spent the morning at the beach, soaking up the sun, and self-care. Self-care for me looks a lot different these days. I spent years not knowing how to self-love, how to be alone, how to seek God. But all that changed when I put myself first. I ate breakfast at Buccaneer Beach, then took a nap. LOL. One thing about me, I'm going to forever take a nap on vacation. But that's a form of self-care that I love and enjoy, no matter what. As a woman in her 30s, peace becomes more attractive than attention. You stop shrinking yourself to make other people comfortable. Rest stops feeling lazy and starts feeling necessary. Boundaries become a form of self-respect. You realize confidence isn't perfection, it's trusting yourself. Your circle may get smaller, but your relationships get deeper. Comparison loses power when you become focused on your own light. It is officially May 7th. It is go home day. Oh my god, I sound like a flight attendant. But we are going home today. So I went in my last little hoorah at the beach before it's time to actually dip out. I'm gonna miss it here, but I'll definitely be back. I don't know when, but yeah. Okay, so one thing about me, I'm gonna put that shit on, okay? I have been losing weight, but I'm still gonna put that shit on. Cause I look the fuck good. Who's gonna tell me what? Hello.
You want umbrella open now or you?
Hmm?
You want the umbrella open for you now?
No, it's okay. Thank you. Hey y'all, it is my last morning here. Let's talk about the things we should know, that you should know before coming to St. Maarten. So St. Maarten has been a big touristy spot lately, and this is my 3rd time here, and I definitely will be back because I love it here. Peep the views. Peep the views. Come on now. So St. Maarten only has one all-inclusive resort. I was actually talking to my cousin yesterday, and she said they're looking to build more, but there's only one all-inclusive resort. There are a lot of Airbnbs, there are a lot of hotels, but there's only one all-inclusive. So before coming here, there are direct flights from a few of the major cities: Charlotte, Miami, New York, Atlanta, Orlando are the few that I know of. On the East Coast or whatever. From New York, the flight is about 4 hours. From Atlanta, it's about 3.5-ish or whatever. So it's a quick little 1-2-1-2 from the States. But you do have to fill out a declaration before you arrive to St. Maarten, and I'm pretty sure they check it. St. Maarten does not stamp your passport unless you're going through a wheelchair or you ask them. They do have those electronic gates like a lot of other airports do, so clock that. St. Maarten, the island, is made up of 2 different countries, but it's one island. You have St. Maarten and St. Maarten. St. Maarten is the Dutch side, and the other side is French. And I was talking to my cousin actually yesterday who lives here. She said that it's 2 completely different governments, 2 completely different school systems. One is influenced by the Dutch and one is influenced by the French side. What I can say is when you are planning a trip to St. Maarten, just make sure you know what side you want to be on, because both sides cater to different people. Both sides have different things. So the Dutch side actually is more catered to like touristy. You will find all your nightlife, the nice hotels and all that, whereas the French side, it's more like people who live there, more so like relaxing. It's very European. It's very, I was told, whitewashed per se, and no shade, no tea, but it's very like much white people, okay? Whereas the Dutch, you will have the mix. You will have your white people, your black people, your Caribbean people, your mix. A lot of people, when they do come to St. Maarten, they do stay on the Dutch side because that's where everything is. But yeah, so you just got to decide what you're looking for. If you're looking for completely relaxation, you could stay on the French side. If you're looking for a lot of everything, stay on the Dutch side. The water is crystal blue. If you are looking for that real Caribbean beautiful water, you will find that in St. Maarten. The food is so good. I do feel like the food is very cultural. So you will find your Caribbean food, you will find your French food, you will find your whatever. There's a mix of everything. They do have fast food restaurants. Also, I didn't really get to experience the French side much, but I did go visit it, and you could definitely see the difference. The Dutch side is more, how do you call it, like more built up, whereas the French side is more just like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like ran down per se. It's not as built up as the Dutch side is, but that's because the Dutch side is catered. You will have your tourism here. The capital and the main city in St. Maarten is Philipsburg. Everybody knows about Philipsburg. That's where they do the carnival. That's where shopping is. That's where everything will be. You will find everything that you're looking for here. There are a lot of fast food restaurants. I did try Burger King, and Burger King was real tea. Burger King was so good. They do have a few nice hotels. I think the 14 at Mulla Bay. I'm not sure if it's a hotel or Airbnb, but that's real tea. I stayed last time at the Simpson Bay and Resorts. It was cute, but it was more budget friendly. The hotel I'm in now is the Atrium. Extremely budget friendly. I personally would not recommend, but it's cute. If you're here for only a few days and you want budget friendly, this hotel will give that. The Morgan Resort looks very nice, beautiful. The Sonesta, I think Sonesta, if I'm not mistaken, is the only all-inclusive resort. They do have public buses. They have taxis. They have jitneys. You can hire a personal driver. I personally did not, but you can hire a personal driver. I would recommend a personal driver, honestly, because these taxis are hefty. They charge per person with a lot of the taxis. There is a lot of traffic. Also, very important, if you are coming from the US, the Dutch side specifically does take US dollar. US dollar is widely accepted. Debit cards are widely accepted. Credit cards are widely accepted. But also, Apple Pay is widely accepted. I heard on the French side they prefer euros, but they do take US dollar. What I can say is, on the Dutch side, because that's where I really experienced, a lot of people speak English, and they do have an accent, obviously, Caribbean accent, but most of them, they speak English. So if you do only speak English, you will be able to communicate. I heard the Dutch side does speak, obviously, Dutch and English, and there were a lot of Hispanics. I went to a restaurant yesterday closer to Mahal. It was like a Mexican restaurant, and I asked the waiter if he had tajin, and he just started speaking to me in Spanish after that. And apparently my cousin said there are a lot of Dominicans here, a lot of Haitians here, and all that. So you will find that here. There are a lot of boats, so you will be able to take boat rides and like just experience a boat. It is surrounded by a lot of water and beach life, which I love because I love the beach. I am a mermaid. Okay? I am a fairy. No, I'm a mermaid. I love the beach. I love the ocean. It gives that. So, yeah, just when you are coming to St. Maarten, just figure out where you want to stay, what type of vacation you're looking for, because that will determine everything. You can stay in Airbnbs. Like I said, there aren't really all-inclusive, so everything you will have to come out of pocket for. So determine that when you are trying to book your stay in St. Maarten. Decide whether or not you want to go budget-friendly, luxury, bougie, or just regular. Also, you can rent a car. They do drive on the regular side that we do in the United States, but they drive a little crazy. So, but all the street signs and all that seems to be in English and all that. So I wasn't really paying attention because I was in a taxi the whole time. There are taxis right outside the airport, so you don't have to really like figure that out as if you don't want to, because the taxis are literally right outside the airport. The sun is very hot out here. Make sure you have sunscreen. I didn't notice that the markets, like for regular items, like my mom bought sunscreen, it was $20. Back at home, it probably would have been like $15. A lot of the things here, like the bags of chips, you know, normally we pay like $4 $4, $5 for a bag of chips. Here was almost $8. So a lot of things are more expensive, but it's probably because everything is imported. Obviously, we are on an island. Carnival is definitely something to experience. I got to experience it last time I was here, and it was beautiful. There's not that much crime here, honestly. Like, I've been here twice and once on a cruise, and I haven't really experienced anything crazy. I haven't seen anything. I haven't had to watch over my shoulder like you do in a lot of other countries. I personally didn't experience catcalling either. On the Dutch side, there are a lot of nightclubs or whatever. I did go to one. I went to Nowhere Special, which was cute. I was just tired after a certain time, you know. But I love it here. I will definitely be back. I do have family here, so I'm a little biased. I love it here so much. I will come back. St. Maarten is one of the only islands that do have a beach right outside the airport. It's called Maha Beach, where the planes fly over your head, which is so cool. I wanted to experience that with the big planes, but we missed it because I didn't realize that it's only obviously certain times a day when the big planes fly out. So when I went over there yesterday, it was like later in the day, so I wasn't able to experience that. But 10 out of 10, recommend St. Maarten. Oh, also, like, I feel like the prices when it comes to like food or whatever, you know, when you go on vacation, you're expecting to pay a lot cheaper than what you would do back at home. Yeah, it was not given that. I feel like the prices for everything was like New York prices, honestly. The food tastes a lot better because there was no like all those extra toxins that they would put in our food in the United States, but it definitely costs almost the same. So keep that in mind. But it's okay because the food was great. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what country do you want to see a travel guide for and things that you should know before arriving in that country. Also, let me know what other type of videos you guys want to see, what you're looking for with my channel. It's up and it's stuck. We're on the road to monetization, and consistent videos is coming, period. Clock that T. Look at the skin. Skin glows every time I'm on vacation. Like, everyone tells me, like, every time I post a picture, they're like, yo, you really glow when you're on vacation. And I love that for me. Love that for me, and I love that for you, period. Alright, so be sure to comment down below. Give us a big thumbs up. I love y'all so much. Subscribe to my channel, put in your press notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. We are currently on a Caribbean tour, 5 islands, 1 journey, 1 girl taking over the Caribbean. Okay, the Caribbean tour continues. My next island is a cruise to the Bahamas. I'm going to Princess Cay and Celebration Key, which is Carnival's private island. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. Bye, besties. Leah outie.
He gon' take her whatever she want. She piss me off somehow, she still get whatever she want. Talking about a nigga from the Nella as a home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing mix, I made her tell me what she want.